Alright, I'm in Sequoia National Park at my campsite. It'll be in this hard packed surface right there. I'm a little overwhelmed because the trees are big, which is fantastic, but I have to set up my tent for tonight. I need to review my plans for tomorrow. I just talked with the ranger for about an hour and got a whole bunch of my questions answered, and some new things came up, and so I'm having to kind of integrate that into my plan. And then I have to get my pack set up for tomorrow, which is a different tent, different gear, different everything. So, and then I take off tomorrow, which I'm nervous about. This is big for me. Like, I'm going to be 4 days in the wilderness with bears and filtering water. And for me, that's a lot. So, I guess I got to get started, but I wanted to touch base because if I end up doing great on this, I really wanted to show that I wasn't confident when I started. That it's a little nerve-wracking. But on the plus side, this may sound totally ridiculous, but they have peeled and shelled hard-boiled eggs in the camp store. And that's pretty awesome, because when you can grab a couple eggs on the go, that makes me feel better in life. So I'm happy about that. I'm grateful for that. So I'm gonna get started with my tent, Sequoia National Park. Good morning. I'm now going to go on a 4-day hike, taking the Twin Lakes trailhead. Where am I? I'm starting here, and I'm going to be going through here, up through here, over through Stillman Pass, and then up through Sugarloaf to Comanche Pass off the map, and come all the way through the Jennie Lakes. Well, this is Sequoia, and this is Kings Canyon, and then there's Sequoia National Forest. This is Jennie Lakes Wilderness. And then I'll come back down through here, and it should be about 30 miles over 4 days. I think I can do it. I'm packed. I got my permits. I'm ready to go. I got to get like probably 8 miles in tonight to get to Twin Lakes, I think. I think I got all my questions answered. It's 10 o'clock. All right, let's go. So I passed Silman Creek. I just walked right through it. It's about ankle deep. Water's really pretty. I've got another 4.7 miles according to the sign to Twin Lakes, which is where I should be camping tonight. So it's like 12 or something, whatever time it says. I don't know what time it is. 4.7 miles. I think I'm at 7,500 feet elevation, and I have to go another 1,000 or probably 1,500 because it's 1,000 to the turnoff for Twin Lakes. And tomorrow, when I go over Stillman Pass, it'll be at 10,000 feet. So I'm taking my sweet ass time. Okay. Meadow, and it's a pretty meadow. I like meadows. I'm not a fan of peaks, but I like meadows. I like ridges. Meadows and canyons, I think, are my favorite. There's 3 hikers that came up that I passed them and they passed me. It's kind of cool because 2 guys and a girl, and the girl, when she saw the meadow, she's like, oh, it's a meadow! And the guys are like, yeah. And then she's like, don't you want to frolic? And all I could think of was, I feel you, girl. I do. It's a really nice meadow. I am so not knowing where I am or what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But I spilled all my water out my last stop, so I found a nice spot to get water, so I'm going to get water. A liter. There's another creek supposedly. There should be lots of little waters like this, but I'm going to stop and get some water because I spilled mine everywhere. And this is some serious elevation too. Like, saw a deer with some fuzzy horn looking things, or some sort of a 4-legged ungulate with fuzzy horn things. He ran away though. He took one look at me. He's like, hell no, he's gone. It's snow! It's snow on the ground! Look at that! Look at that. Half a mile, 400 feet elevation gain. I am hating life. 9,000 feet to 9,500. I had a snack though because I was starting to misstep on things. I was starting to trip. And I'm almost going to let the mosquitoes win.
I don't know why I keep count or try to keep count of the miles or the elevation because the Garmin isn't accurate and all of the trail signs lie and the maps don't make sense. It's just like a rough figure, and I think I have to just find a map that I like and stick with it. But yeah, the trail says 6.8 to Twin Lakes and the mosquitoes won. I'm in my tent because I don't want to get out. It's awful. I'm going to wait till they all go away. Then I'll go pee or something like that.
The mosquitoes are terrible. And I didn't sleep well last night. I was able to go back to sleep for a couple hours, but I guess I have 8 miles to do today. Might just cut it short. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Got a big pass to do in the morning. It's a lot. It's a big challenge for me. This is huge. Water filtration freaks me out. And bear management. Those are two things I've always shied away from. I just relied on critter boxes or, just packing in my own water, whether it was 2 gallons or 5 liters or whatever. So, having to trust other people. I met some really nice hikers, though. I met Emily and Valerie. We chatted about a lot of they were coming from where I'm going, so we chatted about what to expect. And then the other group of hikers, Kira, Richard, and someone else. Hope I run into them today because we're supposed to be heading out the same way, unless they've already passed me because it's like 9:30 already. Anyway, 9,500, 9,450, whatever the elevation is here at Twin Lakes. And nobody cares where I am. I don't know where I am. So you don't have to know where I am. I'm out here somewhere. I'm somewhere here. See, this is, and it's whatever. It's, I don't know. I hope to see a meadow. That'll be nice. I have plenty of food. I have plenty of freaking food. I'm not going to run out of food unless I'm here for another, I get locked out here or something like that. So anyway, the mosquitoes are going to eat me alive if I don't get going. And I did not bring DEET or permethine or whatever you want to call it. Just a head net. Anyway, let's go. So I broke my regular glasses. That's why I didn't have glasses on most of the day, but I did bring my sunglasses. They're prescription, so hopefully I'll be able to see the trail this time. It makes everything look the sky looks bluer, the trees look greener. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Got some water. Hopefully there's another stream or something. I made it to the top of Silly Man Pass. Silly Man Pass, 10,400 feet. I did it. Okay, done. Next. I wonder if this is a bristlecone pine. I'm at 10,400 feet, and that they do like the high altitude. I'm gonna ask maybe they're bristlecones. It looks kind of bristlecone-y. So I'll ask about that. I do not know how to do water filtration, and I am so screwed. Hopefully, according to the map, there's some water about 2 miles ahead. I'm going to try and get there. But people think it's easy. It's not easy. It's not about using a filter. It's about what happens when things go wrong. What if water's not available? What if there's a gap in the water? What if something happens? Like, I'm so freaking screwed. I made it to my spot, to Comanche Pass or Comanche Meadow, but the water's too far away. And I should have stopped and filled up. And I have bladders, but I didn't fill them up because everyone was telling me, oh, it's excessive. You have bladders and Nalgene's and tablets, and I'm like, all that works if there's water. If there's no water, then you're kind of SOL and you have to pack it. So I've got my bladders. I just hope I can get there, and then I may have to just camp on the trail, find a spot. Does not feel good at all. Got water. I'm okay. Got some light out. A couple more hours and may be able to get to Rural Meadow. The mosquitoes are in fact eating me alive, but eventually I think my skin will get so thick that they won't be able to penetrate the outer layer, so I might actually be okay. Good water sourced. I mean, like, I get I drank about a liter, or at least a half a liter, and then I filled up my Nalgene and then another liter of my 2-liter bladder. That was really scary. And now I have to get to wherever I'm going. And I saw a big pile of bear scat. Oh, that scared me. So anyway, my glasses are off now because it's dark. Oh yeah, the bugs are awful. Freaking awful. I didn't bring DEET. I didn't bring benfotiamine. I brought nothing. That is the biggest thing I've learned on this. Holy shit. I've known about mosquitoes for years. And yet, God damn it. So anyway, I gotta go on I don't know where I'm going, but I got water, so I'll be able to be okay until the next time. Also, I tripped and fell on some freaking spiny poisonous things, and they're in my butt, and it's tingling and it hurts. I'm glad I found water, though. But I'm kind of terrified of mountain lions as well. As I was coming down this trail, I'm in the Jennie Lakes Wilderness in the Sequoia National Forest now. I exited Kings Canyon. And I found a spot that looked great. And as I got up to examine the ground, I noticed distinctly cat prints. Like, this is where a cat lives. And I'd seen cat poop on the trail. But I was like, this is a cat print. This is not a fox. This is not a bunny. This is a cat. This is a large cat who walks in its own footprints. So I'm kind of terrified of all sorts of things. That like, I'm looking around at all these rock places. This is where a mountain lion would. This is where they would live. This is where they would live. So which is scarier, bears or mountain lions? I don't know. I hope I still have shoes in the morning. I put my shoes outside so they could dry. Hopefully I still have them in the morning. And hopefully my rucksack is in good shape, and hopefully my bear canister isn't rolled down a hill. I can't say it was a good day. Going uphill is not fun. But I did have a nice 20-minute rest on the Kings Canyon side of the Silliman Pass. I snacked, and I drank some water, and I breathed it all in, and that was nice. But and then going downhill was nice, and then I had to jump over some logs, and that was fun to a point. The water part was very scary. Overall, I just hope I get some sleep tonight and rest my feet and be ready to go and continue on the journey tomorrow. I slept all right. Nobody needs to hear this. Nobody needs to know I slept all right. I kept the mosquitoes out. There was one, but he was fine, and no bears. My shoes were where they needed to be. Everything was where it needed to be. A nice place. The mosquitoes are not that bad this morning. It's a nice place. I'm about a mile away from the JO Pass, is like 9,400 feet. I don't know, plus or minus. I have to go uphill to get there. And then it's downhill. And if I really push it, I could get back to Lodgepole tonight. But I don't think so. I don't know. The mosquitoes aren't as bad over here. That's a nice thing. It's snow again! There's snow! Yay! Signs! I love signs. Look, there's signs. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's signs. Yay. Hello! I'm now leaving the Jennie Lakes Wilderness, Sequoia National Forest. And I'm going to go over here to Sequoia National Park. See, I'm entering it. Weapons are prohibited. And I'm on the pass. Lodgepole, 6.9 miles. Oh my goodness. I only have 6.9 miles to go and I will have completed my trip. I am not going to Jennie Lake tonight. No, I'm not going to. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just hiking through what I said I was going to do. I think my third night is supposed to be Clover Creek. So I think I'm in the right direction, just ahead of schedule because I went the extra couple miles last night. All right, Clover Creek, 1.9 miles. Woo! So other than being eaten alive by mosquitoes, I'm actually doing okay. I found a great camping spot and a ranger came over and had the chat and I'm okay where I'm camping, even though it's really close to water. See, it's super close to water, but it's a really nice spot underneath this tree. And it already looked like someone had already been there, so. But I feel pretty good because tomorrow I think it's like 4 miles back or something like that, and that's it. That's it. So I have totally eaten alive. This is fucking awful. Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm making my soup. I didn't even have dinner last night. I was like, hell no, not with mosquitoes. I ate some cashews and some salami and cheese, just shoved it in my face and got in my tent. I was like, I'm done. But tonight I'm making my noodles, my sardines, and my whole little thing. And I'm next to some water, and I'm happy. And there's actually another, as a father-son duo on the other side. They got a hammock going on, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, like it's 5 to something. And I'm totally chilling. Mosquitoes are not terrible right here. So yeah, despite some of the climbing elevations and getting lost, I'm okay. Good morning. I'm all packed up. I'm ready to go. Just want to show you on the map where I'm going to go. This is what we got. So I'm right about here. The original loop I took was from Lodgepole, through here, over Silliman Pass, through Kings Canyon, up Bell Canyon to Comanche Meadow, Rowell Meadow. I camped here. That was a nice place to camp. And then all through yesterday, came down through here. So now I've got, according to my calculations, it says 3.7 miles from here to there, another 1.1 miles to Lodgepole. So I'm calculating 4.8. There's a little bit of elevation gain from here to Cahoon Gap, but from Cahoon Gap down, it's all downhill. And it's plenty of water. I don't need to carry anything. Nice, easy, downhill, good stuff. And it's about before 8 in the morning, so I'm excited to get this done. Let's do it. Here's some more of those little snow patches. They're still there from 3 days ago. A couple more down there. We're at Cahoon Gap, 8,645 feet. Lodgepole, 4.2 miles. Ah! I guess this is a burn area. It looks like some of the trees survived, but that black is just burnt. That brown is all burnt trees. Huh, interesting. Okay, so I'm at this beautiful meadow. There's a meadow, but yeah, there is. Okay, so the same meadow as I was 3 days ago. That was a very pretty meadow. But guess what? So I was singing. Well, I do that. But okay, that's not the point. The point is that I heard a splat. And it turns out that my water filter, which had some water in it, the Be Free, it went splat on the ground. And if I hadn't heard that splat, if it hadn't been filled with water, if it had just fallen out, then I would be SOL. And I was singing too, because sometimes you sing. I was singing about kitty cats, like mountain lions and, whatever else, and just making noises and stuff. But the thing is that had I not heard that, what would have happened? Anyway, so I drank the rest of the water that was in there, and I found a different pouch to put it in. Lesson learned. Put it in a better spot, otherwise it falls out. I'm honestly not too thrilled with this pack. This pack I've got on, I'm like, I got a bigger pack than the one I have, but I'm not, I'm still testing it out. All right, a couple more miles to go. I'm gonna walk right through it. I walked through it the other day. It's only about ankle high. Maybe only knee high. Is it knee high? Okay, knee high. It worked though. Hold on. Bonus, I'm hiking alone in the woods. And it feels like I'm alone in the woods. And if you've ever played the game, video game Don't Starve, available on Steam and other platforms. Not a plug for it, I just happen to enjoy that game. This reminds me of the trees that come after you when it gets dark. And like if you don't have a light, they're gonna come after you. And you have to make sure you bury pine cones so you grow new trees, otherwise the tree monsters come after you. That's what it feels like, to be alone in the woods. I did it! Yeah, there's a sign down there. I don't know. It's a sign that says wilderness permit. Anyway, I did it. 28 miles plus. And it's 10:36 on day 4. So that was awesome. And I got a site tonight, front country. So I'm in no rush. I'm going to go talk to the rangers, get some food at the camp store or the restaurant, and just chill.